Hey guys, we're back. Frizzy Brony here for another blind reaction. We're going to be watching Season 7, Episode 5, Fluttershy Leans In. No idea what is happening in this one. The last episode I said we needed more Fluttershy. They seem to have answered. I haven't looked at the schedule, and I know that this is going up like a week after it aired, but I'm going to go on the principle of, I know Canada is airing them early, but I really want to do and keep to one a week because that gives it a nice regular stream of things. I know it might be a bit late, people might not like it, but hey, that's how I'm going to do it because I prefer it when they're of higher quality rather than the lackluster one we had in the Canadian one. Although this was done from that stream, so you will see the little C in the top corner. But apart from that, let's get into the episode. I'm excited about what we're going to see because it is going to be a Fluttershy episode, so 3, 2, 1... play. The cottage. Okay. Is it going to be an Olympics episode? Oh. Go, Angel! We need more of the demon bunny. Oh. Dude, he should go an American Warrior. Like he would ace it. Then again, he is a bunny, so equestrian ninja warrior. Slow-mo. Devastation. Yeah, he's fine. Maybe not so fine.
Entering the Ponyville parkour contest was a dangerous idea. You just rest here, and I'll have you all fixed up.
I think this is like the first time we've seen a vulnerable side to Angel.
Oh dear, I'm all out of bunny foot braces. I think we need to pay a visit to Dr. Fauna.
Not gonna lie, vulnerable Angel is just precious. Oh, how do I door?
Sure she would be here today. Hello? Is any pony there?
Fluttershy? Oh, am I glad to see you.
No, don't fisheye us with Fluttershy.
I wish I could say the same, but the door is stuck, so I, can't see you.
Oh, some bunny hurt his foot. Let's bandage that up so we can get back home. I'd like to keep him overnight, but as you can see, my place is just bursting with animals.
I don't know what to make of this new character.
Critter right now.
Giraffe!
Oh,
That is so cute! Oh. Okay, I am absolutely loving that, and this one does have a theme, so I can talk a little bit. One, new character, this doctor. I have a distinct feeling she is kind of based on Jane Goodall. Not sure, I think it's just their hair and the weird little strand. That might just be overworking. Secondly, she has an odd design because she's kind of like Fluttershy, but not. She's got the same sort of yellowish tint, so I'm excited to see what they do with her. But third, it's a giraffe. I have a giraffe OC. They are just the best species. They are adorable. We need more giraffe. Tank? Now, I shouldn't be stereotypical, but were those the Manhattan raccoons?
This place is like a zoo. Then again, it's normally like that, but still, I can't keep up.
Oh, she's cracking.
Oh, now does my favorite little bunny want a carrot pop? That's okay. I think the goats ate all of them anyway.
I just can't believe
She's going to be a really sympathetic character. It's like people are just like, oh.
I'm flummoxed. Every day there's more and more animals on my doorstep. Most of them just have minor ailments, hurt wings, stuffy noses, and such.
I have one of those.
The trouble is, even after they're all healed up, I can't seem to get these comfy critters to leave.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Yay!
They do seem to
Where
be
did the giraffe come from?
here.
If these animals are literally just wandering in...
Chose to flock to my office. It just doesn't make sense.
Get Zecora.
Don't be silly, Dr. Fauna. You're the best vet pony in Equestria. At least that's what I've been telling every pony.
Except for me.
You did what?
Oh no! Do you suppose it's my fault? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I just know animals feel safe and happy under your care.
Oh.
Normally, I don't mind if a snake wants to slither in or a raccoon needs a rest. But now this place is so full, I have no space to treat any injured animals.
That is...
I think it's weird because the giraffe is a lot more equine than any of the other creatures there. In fact, it's got like the same eyes.
Make the critters happy and give you more space.
I'll tell you what, actually, at the end of this reaction, as much as I don't normally promote stuff like that, I will put a picture of the giraffe I designed. Very basic.
You fix it, the better.
Ah, very basic design, but it looks so similar to that little one. I'm just getting my little savannah now.
I want to thank
That's
you
the name of the
all
OC.
for rushing right over when I called.
Yay, classic angel.
Dr. Fauna needs my help with a serious problem.
A friendship problem?
No, her vet clinic is a bit, maybe, overrun with adorable critters in dire need of a safe place to lay their heads, and they don't have anywhere to go.
Oh, that's just awful.
I know.
Yeah, Dr. Fauna's always fixing Winona up when she ain't feeling too fine, so helping her out is A-okay by me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's great news, because it means you'll all be helping me with something special too. Something that's been a dream of mine for a long time.
Oh, goody! Is your dream to make a bouncy castle shaped like a gigantic bundt cake?
No,
Good dream.
exactly.
I've had weirder.
Just me then.
So, what is it, Fluttershy? Spill!
My dream is to build a real animal sanctuary. A beautiful habitat where
Okay,
every
character
animal,
progression.
whether sick or scared,
Sorry.
or even
Sniffles.
just lonely, feathered or furry, scaly or slimy, every critter would be welcome. My sanctuary can be the one place in Equestria they call home.
I see
If you're ready to take on
kind of where this is going. I mean, last season,
Never heard you speak with such
we had Rarity getting her boutique. Yes, she's here a lot, but Rarity expanded and branched out, getting herself a proper
You've all taught me
secondary
so much
business.
about building my confidence over the years.
Then we've seen that Maud has now got a doctorate.
Able to make my dream project
And now
a reality.
Fluttershy seems to be building a nature reserve. Sorry, sanctuary.
Will you join me?
They're all developing, and they're all sort of finding
Happy to offer my extra hoof to you.
their extra part in life.
Come to think of it,
It's just like, yeah, they're the elements of
Winona
harmony.
would be more help than I would. She's a friend of mine from Winona's sheep herding
But
company.
now they're sort of branching out.
She's an expert in animal enclosures.
How lovely.
I know some pony too! Hard Hat is the best construction pony in Ponyville. He can build anything you could ever.
This is going to end
Hearing you all mention these
spectacularly.
experts, I am reminded that I too have the perfect pony to help capture the essence of your vision. To give it some style, some flair.
Is it you, Rarity?
No. I was referring to the premier designer of the Canterlot Elite, Dandy Grandeur. He helped me when I was setting up my Canterlot.
Sorry,
I know he'd be thrilled to work with you.
I just love the little...
Wow, everybody. Thank
No.
you. I can't wait to meet all of them and hear their ideas. We're right on track to building the most wonderful sanctuary in Equestria.
Okay, I'm guessing that's hard hats. Yep. Aw.
Thank you, Rupert.
I like his style. I'm gonna say it. I love the outlandish looks.
That you all could join me to discuss the Ponyville Sanctuary project. My friends
Including
have
the
so
moustache.
many nice things to say about each of your talents. This is a big project, so I'm happy to have such experienced ponies working on it with me.
Rarity has impeccable taste in design and friends, so I can't wait to work with you, you know?
Peter? I want to say it was Peter New.
Yeah! I'm just looking forward to helping you out, ma'am. And the animals.
Of course.
So, Pinkie Pie said you drew up some blueprints?
Not exactly.
He sounds so much like a New York version of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, you have the blueprint. That was nowhere near New York. That was just...
That sure doesn't look like an animal.
Yeah, that was just regular Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Because it's not. It's a sanctuary. A place that is safe but not restrictive. Cozy but natural. A place where the animals
think,
can
though,
come and go as they please.
given the encounter builder, I forgot her name already,
So, can you
and
build
given the doctor... I think we're already finding this season's waifu material.
I want the sanctuary to have an open floor plan. No walls. More like an enclosure that melts into the trees. With a gate in the back. That way, the animals can return to the forest right when they feel ready. Sneaky! I like it!
You know, I designed the Ponyville Hospital. I could do the exact same thing right here. I still have the blueprints.
I designed the Ponyville
It
prison.
took a while to clear all these trees.
If you wanted to, they can never get out.
Clear the trees.
I'm your
I
man.
want to use them.
Are you sure? What you're talking about doesn't really seem like a cohesive structure. Or any structure I'm familiar with.
Aw, he looks so
Critters
confused.
don't live the same way ponies do. I know this is unconventional, but that's because we're trying to do something that's never been done before. And I really believe it'll work.
All right, then. I'll see what I can do.
So you want me to build a place with no building?
Good.
Fair enough.
I know she thinks she knows what's best, but once she sees how much better it works with these plans, she'll thank us.
Dude on the side, wasn't that one of Rainbow Dash's bullies?
What do you like for the window treatments?
Ooh, loving the print on those.
Not to be rude, but there must be some mistake. We have no need for curtains at the sanctuary.
And
Nonsense.
why ever not?
Everything is gonna look natural in the animal habitats, not like it was made for ponies.
All those shades of brown and green, but they're so drab, you know?
I like his cutie mark. I just noticed he has a top hat cutie mark.
Beautiful trees, drab?
Exactly. The natural look is not in right now. This is better, trust me.
I want to say that's Peter New doing the voice, but
I just know the animals would be happiest with dirt brown pillows and leaf green accents.
I'll look into it.
Thank you.
that's such a good voice, though.
When a client has a vision.
Sometimes they need me to steer them away from it. Especially if it's dirt brown.
Heaven forbid,
Right there
dirt
we got a
brown.
standard sheep traveling cage. Fits 2 critters, depending.
Is that Ashley Ball again?
What is it, Sugar Cube?
I'm looking for something less like a cage and more like a nice hug. Maybe if we lose that part.
Well, then it wouldn't be a cage.
Exactly. Ooh.
I'm gonna have to look up afterwards who the voice actresses for the new character, or the voice actors and actresses are for the new characters.
Anything else the animals can burrow into.
You sure you don't want something more secure for the critters?
That-
She does have a point there. You wouldn't want a bunny wandering into the wrong cave, would you?
Is that Ashley Ball playing Applejack
I
2.0?
want to give the animals the freedom to come and go. It's
How many
the
times can she have a
only
conversation with herself?
Well, she's the boss.
They are basically building the Ponyville prison.
Hey, what do you think, Fluttershy? I told you we'd be fast. Almost finished with the building already.
The color just pops, you know?
Quite roomy inside, really, and very safe.
Don't keep us waiting, Fluttershy. Do you love it, or do you love
Lean in, Fluttershy. Lean in.
The giraffe can't fit through this door. With these curtains blocking the light, how are the birds gonna sing in the sunshine? And this is the opposite of a nice hug. I know you all worked hard, but
This is a
you
chokehold.
anything I asked for.
That's not true. We used the trees just like you asked.
And that curtain fabric is organic. It's got natural fibers.
And I added pillows inside my cages. That should count as feeling like a hug.
I may not know much about construction or interior design or wrangling, but I am an expert at one thing: the care of animals. And what animals need is a sanctuary, not
Saddle Ranger.
Maybe your vision wasn't all it was cracked up to be, you know?
My vision isn't the problem here. I told you all exactly what I wanted, and none of you listened to me. So while I appreciate your efforts, I no longer require your
You're fired. I do like the fact that the two males were kind of like, no.
The animals have been so excited for the sanctuary. They couldn't wait any longer. Can we take a look inside?
Oh,
Is it behind this absolutely mess of a construction behind you? Oh, it's so cute. I think I found my new favourite character just outright. Oh god. My friends. Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fluttershy.
no, I'm the one who should be sorry.
You saved me the trouble of demolition.
Imagined.
I know an expert at that. Otter?
Sleep tight, little one.
Oh.
It's going to be okay, I promise. Now, every mouse has got to wait their turn. I'm so sorry. I thought I'd have a beautiful sanctuary for you all to
Don't know where that
stand
came
on.
from.
But I put my trust in the wrong ponies.
It's okay, Fluttershy. I know you did your
Winona in the
best.
background.
We can make
There's a
this work
diagram.
here. It'll be a bit, tight. But with your help, we'll have these patients back on their paws in no time. Even without a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I won't give up. These animals need me, and I'm gonna solve this once and for all.
Hey.
If this little lady can come
Sloth.
all the way here from Western Equestria, I can
This
find
is the
a sanctuary
sloth.
to rest.
Now Twitter makes sense. I saw a post with the sloth hugging a signpost, and it said Fluttershy's leg.
Thanks for coming,
Didn't know what it
everyone.
meant, but
As you know,
he's still there.
didn't go quite as planned.
He's still hanging on.
I guess that hard hat wouldn't build whatever you want. I never would have invited Dandy to help if I thought he'd act in such a manner.
And
Still
Wrangler
that's
sure
like,
made a fool
yeah.
out of me, too. I'm sorry, Fluttershy.
It's okay. You were all just trying to help. But I know that letting all the experts go was the right call.
So what are you gonna do now?
Try again. I'm going to rebuild the sanctuary.
He's
and
just
do it
so happy
right
there.
this time.
That's the spirit.
Well, that must be awkward when she walks, because he's like right at the bottom, so it's like...
Right there. And a carrot cave stand here. Ooh, a library cave.
Every pony stop!
You're ruining my vision!
But I need every pony to respect mine. Other ponies may be experts in their fields, but animals are my field of expertise. And if I say this is what I want, then this is what needs to
She is
happen.
leaning. Leaning hard.
For the animals, of course.
Wow, we should call you Flutter Bold now. Yeah.
Nah, stick with Saddle Ranger.
To get things back on track, I called in a favor from an old friend. He'll be here any
Ooh.
minute.
I thought you said no more experts.
Who's the old friend?
This is one expert I know
Discord?
I can trust to put the animals first.
Oh.
Plus, there's no pony better at building.
I heard some pony needs construction help for them critters.
Pardon me if I don't remember his...
Daddy McCoy!
There it is.
We met each other back when the map called
Oh,
Fluttershy in the
God.
Smoky Mountains.
And he certainly knows his stuff when it comes to buildings and caring for animals.
Well, shucks.
I'm just glad you remember me.
Talking about it. Let's build us a sanctuary.
He's so small. I really like this little tune. This is genuinely nice. I would love to just chill to stuff like this. I've never checked. Daniel Ingram needs to just release a CD of stuff he does like this, and all of the music guys need to do stuff like release CDs of the stuff they do. I'd buy it. Yay, the Cutie Mark Crusaders, who are no longer crusading, but still crusaders. Also, I'm liking the idea. This episode, every episode hasn't had a musical number. We've had one so far, which has been good.
Are you ready?
But I like the fact that they've gone for a musical montage, and even though it's a mellow one as well.
Okay, you can open your eyes. Welcome to Sweet Feather Sanctuary, a safe,
Like the name.
cozy retreat for every creature.
I'm just gonna say it. The giraffe is the best. She needs a name.
This is amazing!
Now you should have plenty of room at the clinic, because once you've treated them, they can recover here. With my
So now we've got
help, of course.
Sweet Feather Sanctuary and Sweet Apple Acres.
It's okay, Lola. We all move at our own pace. Sometimes, all we need to do is believe in our dreams. And when we finally reach our goal, we'll know that it was worth what it took to get
It might be
there.
because I've just been playing Parappa the Rapper lately, but I love that. You gotta believe!
Imagined.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna finish there. Okay, this one actually has the credits. I really like the episode. Same format as before. We're gonna be back in a moment. I'm gonna give more condensed thoughts. I'm gonna go rewatch the episode because I know I spoke a lot there. And I probably missed a ton, but I wanna go back, rewatch it. Then when we come right back, I'll give my thoughts. So, okay, so I went back, rewatched the episode, got a better understanding, a better feel for it, and, well, I did a little bit of digging because I had to just find out what was going on with the voice actors in that episode because there were so many little nuances that I was so sure was going on. But, yeah, first off, a little roundup of the episode. I thoroughly did enjoy it. It was nice to see we got a solid Fluttershy episode, and it did keep true to her core. There wasn't any sort of deviation to her beliefs. Because I know a problem in the previous seasons was that we had episodes where characters acted completely out of place. I think it was last season with Spice of Your Life, where Rarity and Pinky acted completely out of their element and completely sort of like they shouldn't. Rarity more so than Pinky, because Pinky was just hyperactive and wanted to help out, but Rarity was really surprising. So it was nice to see in this episode Fluttershy was still fully grounded in her core beliefs. And it was nice to see that she did note that she had become more developed and more assertive thanks to the main six, or to the other girls, because she was now able to actually accept help from them. And when things didn't go quite right, she was able to actually put her hoof down and actually say, no, you've done it wrong, do it the way that I am saying because I know best, which was really nice to see. As I mentioned also, it's nice to see that she's having a progression and a developing of the character in the way that she's now got a business. It might not be a profitable business or even a paid business, but it's something that she is passionate about because she's always been about the animals, and now she's got this sanctuary, so it gives her something to do. And I absolutely love the name. I've probably already forgotten it and butchered it, but Sweet Feather Sanctuary just sounds so nice. And I'm glad that she's had that little furtherment of development. It opens up a lot of possibilities for future Fluttershy storylines, which is good. Whether it be a problem with the sanctuary, someone comes into the sanctuary and causes havoc, a lot of creatures get out when they're not meant to. It writes itself, and that's good. Speaking of writing, one little trivia fact I loved about it, I didn't know it before, but I am glad I found it out when researching, is that this episode was written by G.M.Berrow, which always makes me laugh when I mentioned her a couple reviews ago that she needed to write the story from the Flurry Heart one. Now she's writing for the show, which was really nice to see. I think if this is her first episode, I'm not sure if it is, but if this is the first episode she's written, she's coming on a good, strong note, and I really, really liked it. Hope we do see more from her in the future, either this series or other ones. Also, yes, I've got my laptop just down below so I can read, so if you see me looking down, that's why. In terms of all of the ponies, the one that surprised me, I thought it was Ashley Ball doing the voice of, I want to say Herder or Wrangler, I'm not sure. I've got all of the list of ponies and it kind of just reset itself, so that's great. Thanks, laptop. But no, the pink pony that was brought in to help Fluttershy was actually voiced by Kazumi Evans, which was a voice actress I wouldn't have considered for that, because when I think Kazumi Evans, singing voice of Luna, and the speaking voice, and obviously singer of Adagio Dazzle, I wouldn't have expected her to be doing the whole southern accent, but she seemed to pull it off, and I'm glad that she's come back to do a more background pony voice, rather than being right up there, villain and forerunner. On the other side, when I mentioned about Dr. Fauna, I was joking. I actually forgot. We've seen her before back in season 2. She was there in the episode where Spike obviously got his little bit of greed and grew. And when Twilight took him for a checkup, she's the one who looked at him. But back then, she wasn't named. We've got Dr. Faunus now. But in merchandising, it is funny that her name was Maine Goodall. Well done, Hasbro, well done. Yes, Dr. Maine Goodall, now Dr. Faunus, so she clearly was a Jane Goodall parody. Really like that one, really like the episode, and I can't wait for next week. I know that it has already aired in Canada, but I am taking no spoilers on it. So hopefully you guys like the whole one-a-week format, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, leave your comments down below, drop it a subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel. Make sure you share it around, spread the love, and I will catch you guys in the next video. But for now, catch you later.